Hello and welcome to this Profit Protector Pro video. I hope you're doing well, and today I'm very excited to tell you about a brand new addition to the min-max automation calculation settings. So as you are familiar with, the calculation settings in here will basically allow Profit Protector Pro to work out your minimum and maximum prices for you. So therefore you can use the automate buttons anywhere you see them, whether it's applying to your entire inventory, whether it's doing them individually or every item within every item in each of the marketplaces for that singular ASIN, wherever it is that you see an automate button. And as you know, there's a few different aspects that you can base the sum on. So you can choose from break even, BuyBox, ROI. You can set it to do not calculate, so it might be that you just want your max to be worked out but not your minimum, or vice versa. And please welcome our newest edition of profit margin. So you can base your minimum and maximum prices on profit margin. So just as a quick recap of how this works, you select what you're basing the sum on. So in this case, I'm going to use our newest edition, and then plus or minus a certain percentage. So I want my minimum price to be calculated with profit margin, and it's going to be something whereby if I sold for that price, it would achieve 20%. And then for the maximum, again, plus or minus a certain percentage. If I was to sell at my max price, I'd want it to achieve, what would obtain an 80% profit margin maximum, right? So in regards to profit margin itself, I would advise that that's really as far as you need to go with how you configure the sums right here in order for Profit Protector Pro to work this out for you. Obviously, there's the or at least and at least functionalities, and just like what we have with ROI, same with profit margin. You wouldn't necessarily need to do anything more than what you've got here. Could be that you want to achieve both a 20% profit margin minimum and a minimum of £2 or something like that. That's what you want to achieve. So you can expand on that sum like that, or just leave it at no further conditions. It's completely up to you. As I say, I believe it's best to leave it as this, just based on profit margin. That's really the most straightforward way to go about it. But of course, if you specifically want to achieve a certain level of profit margin, and profit, then by all means go ahead and use the extra options right here. But once you've set this, make sure you ensure that this is then toggled on and save all changes. Then you can start applying these sums wherever it is that you see the automate buttons. Just as a reminder, please make sure that any and all fees are entered into the break-even fee section right here, and that any buy prices are entered in to your items that you want to apply these calculation settings to, simply because it's a very important factor for the sums to take into account in order to work any of this out for you, and even to work out your break even. You can add the buy prices in individually, or you can download your inventory into a CSV sheet via the bulk inventory section, add them all in there, which is much quicker to do if you're doing it in bulk, and then you can use the various automate buttons around Profit Protector Pro. But as I say, please welcome the new edition of Profit Margin to the base element of the sums. Hopefully you like it just as much as I do. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon.